when that auditorium is full and when the comedy is rocking, there's no other place like it. I'm Chris Chibnall, I'm the writer of One Last Push. It's a big, raucous, warm-hearted comedy, lots of jokes, lots of great characters in a very relatable situation for anybody who's ever had a child or is thinking about it or knows someone who has or has ever been a child. My very first main house play was called Kiss Me Like You Mean It. It was about a first date. Worst Wedding Ever was about, the comedy of weddings. And I wanted to move on to birth and relationships around a birth and family and marriage and all that kind of stuff. So what I'm trying to do is do these big life events as huge main house broad appeal comedies. Well, less the characters. The play is based on the birth of my youngest son. We had a water birth, and the play was inspired by the kind of incredible lunacy around these events, and I've extrapolated it from there. There's much more chaos and farce in the play than there was in the event of my lovely and happy youngest son's births, all inspired by real life. I suppose the big challenge is it all takes place over the course of one evening, so it's very continuous and it keeps ramping up with further complications, with further comedy, with characters coming in. It was the balance between it feeling real, true to life, relatable characters, but also funny and farcical and entertaining. And hopefully there's that balance in the play between lots of jokes, lots of humour, really great characters, really great actors, but also it's about something lots of people have experienced and that everybody can relate to in some way. A great night out. The biggest thing about this play is it's a very tricky time for all of us in the world at the moment. It's quite bleak out there, and I think a really warm, fast, funny night at the theatre where you have a really big laugh with a load of other people, but that you're also getting a play that has emotion and truth, but mainly you have a great time. I'm most excited about being back in the Salisbury auditorium, just the relationship between the stage and the audience. I think it's one of the best places in the country to see a comedy. The way the main house is configured, it's such a great place to spend an evening, and when that auditorium is full and when the comedy is rocking, there's no other place like it. It's such a brilliant theatre. I think it's such an important community resource. I've been really lucky with having a play premiere here before, and just the kind of the feeling around it, the feeling in the building, the feeling in Salisbury has always been so supportive and such a laugh.